Hello everybody, my name is DJGT and welcome. Today we're going to be talking about the Clone Wars Adventures emulation project and the progress that is made since the last time I've done a video on them. Before we get into the video, please do consider subscribing to stay up to date with everything Star Wars, Star Wars Battlefront 2 and the Clone Wars Adventures emulator related. Anyway, on with the video. Fucking hell. Now, from what I've been able to tell from several of the videos that have been developed and several of the screenshots have been coming out, there have been a lot of work since the last time. There have been new planets done, there have been so many new animations and coding that have been done for all of these new stuff that are in the game, and I'm just going to explain a couple of them to you. The majority of the living lots, so the places that you would normally call your homes, are done. The only ones that need to be done now are deluxe lots for Ryloth, Dantooine, Felucia, and Karlak, I believe. They're not done yet. They will have to have different lighting and stuff put into them. War zones will be given enemies when AI scripting is done, so obviously right now the AI are at a point where they are monotonously patrolling. They cannot have any sort of combat proficiency yet because the code just simply isn't done, and you can't transfer the coding from the old engine into the new one because Unity's engine is not compatible with the one that Clone Wars Adventures was on. Umbara will also be in the next update, so massive hurrah, massive teasers have been going on for that for ages, so thank God we're able to see Umbara in the next update. Felucia may come out 2 patches down the road, so not this patch, not the patch that will have Umbara, but another patch down, because I think there's a lot of lighting errors that are being improved. Karlak will be the last war zone completed due to how development of environments are set up. Karlak is obviously the Mandalorian place that you see in the Clone Wars, where Ahsoka Tano pretty much beheads 4 Mandalorian warriors. Iceberg 3 will come out in the next patch and will act as an exploration zone, which prompts more exploration zones to be developed specifically for the emulator. So these other exploration zones weren't in the game, and they're going to be put specifically for the emulation system. So we got some big improvements coming on the original game. Jedi Temple Guards may also be added to the main Jedi Temple hub to make more sense, because I mean it is the Jedi Temple. You don't want clones walking around where they're, you know, really not wanted. The only places that clones will be outside guarding will be main war rooms and places such as that. Minigames will not be in the next patch, unfortunately. Coding updates are still required, so there's a lot of AI and a lot of movement stuff that still needs to be done for these minigames, and the coding is obviously you can't transfer it from engine to engine like that. Most animations for blasters and rifles are complete, although proper combat animations, for example lightsaber combat, are not yet completed. UI will be having updates in the near future and has been a big obstacle in terms of character customization and plot customizations for the development team. So there's a lot of bugs that go on with the UI, and it's simply not as customizable as it should have been, and more coding and more effort is going to be putting to the UI. The membership feature will be taken out of the UI, because it's an emulation project and it's not the original team, it has to be taken out for legal reasons. They can't make money off of this project specifically. Multiplayer testing is being undergone to see compatibility with current builds. Test servers are also being looked into. Mounts will be developed in the near future, although the main obstacles are of course animations, the amount of customization that will be going into characters. So again, UI is holding up the mounts, and of course there are different species and races and items and lightsabers and blasters that you need to be able to put onto these mounts, and they're very complicated in how you would interlock some of these things. And from the video that I was watching, new species are also being hinted at when mentioning mounts. The website is also very near completion, so the website's main goal is so that you sign up, you can reserve a name for when you are allowed to go onto multiplayer, so that, you know, someone doesn't take your name before you get onto there. The AI in 2 updates time will most likely have combat proficient enemies, so they'll be able to shoot at you and you'll be able to target them as well. So you get war zones will be actually interactive, and shops aren't integrated yet. All props and models are completed for shops, although coding is incomplete. As a quick note, the single player will be released about the end of the year is what most estimates are, and the multiplayer version will be released in early 2019 if estimates are correct. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I've been DJGT. Please like, share and subscribe. I'll leave the Clone Wars Adventures emulator YouTube channel and Discord in the description below. Thank you everybody for watching, and may the Force be with you always.